Hi, my name is Sally Gimmon, and I'm the owner of the trustisyou.com and podcast called Stop Paying Capital Gains Now with exclamation marks so you can find it. I talk about the Spendthrift Trust because it helps you in three ways. You're going to save federal taxes, keep your information private, and pay no judgments if you get sued. I can't stop you from being sued, but you will pay no judgments for that. I do have several clients that this has come into effect and saved them thousands of dollars, and that's what I like to discuss today. Now, a little bit of history. This trust is contract law. It's on the federal level. So it's way up here in IRS Tax Code 643B, like Bravo. It is legal. It is patented. It's in the IRS Tax Code, and it has gone in front of the U.S. Supreme Court twice, and both times the Supreme Court has favored for the Spendthrift Trust. How much more legal can you get? This does come from England. Back when King Henry VIII started the Church of England, he went to go tax the lords and ladies of England. They went even further back into history to the Magna Carta saying, no, 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 King, you can't tax us. This is contract law. It's come from England. It's stood up in courts here in the United States, even before there was the IRS. The law firm I work on behalf of has inherited a trust that is turning 350 years old in 2023 because it started way before then. It is irrevocable, complex, discretionary, non-grantor, spendthrift trust. Those five pillars are very, very important to keep this as a titanium vault so nobody knows what you're up to. So to give you an idea about this, 97% of the trusts in the United States only help people avoid going through probate when someone dies and then dissolves after that. I'm dealing with that with my mom and dad. Susie Orman talks about that on TV. The rich, the Rockefellers, US presidents, and the very rich, I can name a few others, but I shan't. They know about this trust to keep everything, they own nothing but control everything. It's an amazing, amazing situation. Just to give you an idea, I'm going to bring up some bad things, but if y'all remember O.J. Simpson, he got sued by the Goldmans for killing his son and possibly his ex-wife. I'm not making any political comments on it. He does have this trust. The Goldmans cannot collect on the lawsuit they brought against him because the only thing it can do is sue the individual. It can't sue the trust. So if the trust owns it, they can't get to the assets. So we're talking about being sued and everything else. This is a true story. My client, let's just call him Brandon, has an amazing, I've been to his Airbnb in Sierra Vista, Arizona. It's out in the desert. It's A-frame, glass enclosed, looking across the desert, Airbnb. Last year, Memorial Day 2022, he got a text. He's up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, dealing with a hoarder house. He got a text from someone he doesn't know saying, I fell at your Airbnb, broke my wrist, and I'm going to sue you for everything you have. He calls me going, Sally, what do I do? And I go, wait until you get something from the attorney, and then you just reply with the first page of your trust. That's what he did. The suit went away. So Brandon, being a curious individual, he started Googling the woman. So let's say it this way, it's the end of May. So in the first 6 months, she had sued 8 different Airbnb hosts all over the Southwest Valley: San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego, Las Vegas, Tucson, every place. Each time her attorney and her doctor were in on it that she broke her wrist, and she was claiming $100,000 from each Airbnb host. Yes, it's from their insurance. Yes, that the insurance rates could go up, but that's how she made her living. Brandon's like, how does she sleep at night? I'm like, I don't know. I have a conscience. I guess she doesn't have a conscience. So again, this is how the trust is going to keep you from paying judgments if something happens. If she honestly fell and broke her wrist, I'm sorry for that. I'm not wishing her ill will, but I think she was a fraudster to start with. That's one thing. Now, another client of mine, I know Patrick from my real estate group. He has 100 doors up in Chicago. He and I have talked several times in person. He also has a very large RV. He needs a bus license for it. I've not seen it, but knowing Patrick, it's probably worth $250,000, $250,000. He was driving it last summer, couldn't slow down for an accident. Yes, he hit the car in front of him, and that car in front of him got pushed into the next car afterwards. The woman, nobody was injured. Thank God for that. No one was injured. The woman who got squished got out of her car, saw the huge RV, and she's like, I'm going to sue you for everything you have. So Patrick, yeah, has his driver's license in his name. The insurance document is in the trust name. The trust pays for the insurance on the RV. The trust pays for the gas for the RV. The trust pays for the registration on the RV. The trust owns the RV. She got all the information. Her car got fixed, and the car in front of her got fixed. No qualms about that whatsoever. No one was injured. She turned around and went to go sue Patrick because she knows he's got this beautiful RV. Well, when he got the paperwork to be sued, he just sent back the first page of the trust. They can't find the RV. It's in the trust. They only can sue Patrick. Patrick's got nothing, and the suit went away. Again, I'm not saying people are mean spirit or want to sue you, but it can happen in all kinds of situations. My college roommate who married my best friend from high school, she's a school teacher. They have two kids. They're now older than this, but when several years ago, they had two brothers in their school that had to sit when they went out to play outside. They had to sit on the sidelines because that's what their parents did. They just sued everybody, and the school district could not let the kids play with other kids. They had sued so many people. So if you want to stay safe from being sued and going after lawsuits, you can get as much insurance as you want, umbrella insurance and things like this, or you can have the Spendthrift Trust and put your assets into it. 100% your choice. Now, the beneficial Spendthrift Trust is for investors. You're going to defer capital gains, short-term and long-term, interest income, dividend income, rental income. Yes, you can take depreciation just like you can do in your LLC, and royalties. And royalties do include anything in the NFT world. The business trust is for people who make 1099 income. I don't care if you're a real estate agent, if you're an MLM marketer or an affiliate marketer, if you're selling cars, if you are a 1099 IT programmer, if you are a business broker, or like myself, I run businesses through my business trust online education. When you have the business trust, you're going to save 70% of your federal taxes year after year after year after year. If you want to find out more about either Spendthrift Trust, True Value, one trust, or the other trust, one is $20,500, one-time payment, and it's yours and goes from generation after generation after generation. Both trusts would be $37,000 now, 9 months from now, 3 years from now. I'm trying to keep this as inexpensive as possible to save federal taxes, keep your information private, and to stop you from paying any judgments if you get sued. My name is Sally Gimmon. My website is thetrustisyou.com. And my podcast, Stop Paying Capital Gains Now, with an exclamation mark. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Save some money today.